let's just catch the sun crabs. The girls' hair blowing in the wind. Oh, when the hot sun is lit and there's not much to do, so let's just talk for a bit. And this is what I'll say to you. I say, scoot, scoot down, baby, come close and near. Don't talk about this us, cause there's one that's right here. You're my island woman, the one I want to keep. I'm your Hawaiian soldier, yes, my roots run deep. Oh yes, my roots run deep, yeah. Oh, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. On the shore, just put your hands in mine. I'm looking in your eyes while you're looking so fine. I wanna taste your lips, just like the fine wine. But there's no need to rush, cause we got nothing but time, no. So let's just conversate, and maybe after this I'll take you out on a date. I'll sit you on down, girl, you can order anything, but don't sit too far, cause this is what I will say. I'll scoot, scoot down, baby, come close and near. Don't talk about this us, cause there's one that's right here. You're my island woman, the one I want to keep. I'm your Hawaiian soldier, yes, my roots run deep. I say, scoot, scoot down, baby, come close and near. Don't talk about the stars, cause there's one that's right here. You're my island woman, the one I want to keep. I'm your Hawaiian soldier, yes, my roots run deep. Oh yes, my roots run deep, yeah. Oh, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Say, this is my island woman, my love will always be true. So let me scoot on over so I can be right next to you. Like, ooh, my island woman are just so sweet. Like getting a nice cool mango and I need the scorching heat. So if you put your hands in mine, there's a star that's so high that would make your eyes shine like ooh, ooh, yeah. By the way, I'm not yet done just trying to speak my mind. Just trust me, baby girl, someone like you is hard to find. Like taking giant sips from this red wine, cause if you take too many sips, you'll make it hard to walk the line. I scoot, scoot down, baby, come close and near. Don't talk about this dust, cause this one that's right here. You're my island woman, the one I want to keep. I'm your Hawaiian soldier, yes, my roots run deep. Oh yes, my roots run deep, yeah. Oh, na 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 na. 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 Yeah. Oh, na 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 na.
Hello.
Hello?
How's it? What's your name?
Tom.
Hi, Tom. My name is Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Tom. Tom, you know what? I like your linguiça.
What?
Your sausage, baby. Your long, curly sausage.
You want my sausage?
Oh, yes, baby. I like cook your sausage. I just like take your long, hot sausage and just put them inside my pot and just cook them. I like cook them till all juicy.
Oh, yeah. What else?
Oh, you like more? Okay, then. Your eggs. Just like crack your eggs.
Talk to me.
Yeah, like broke your eggs and just scramble them and salt and pepper them. And I just like eat them runny over toast. Hot, hard toast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, holy man. Oh, I like cook for you, babes. I just like cook for you. I like cook with you. I like cook on top you. Oh, I just like dip my sweet bread inside your batter and just make French toast. Oh, I like put pork and beans on top your pancakes and just roll them up and just eat them like on hot dog. Oh, I like fry your malasadas in hot oil and just roll them in sugar, babes. Just roll them and roll them.
Oh, God, yes. When can I see you?
Huh?
I've got to see you, Brenda.
Oh, come my house.
You mean now?
Yeah, come over. I get plenty leftovers from what my kids never eat. Come, you like shoot. I cook you extra, you like.
Wait. You're talking about cooking?
Of course, I gonna make you breakfast.
Breakfast?
Why? What you thought I was talking about?
Oh, well, I just thought that you and I mean that we...
Oh, you evil mind. Shame on you. Oh, me, I just trying to be one good person cooking breakfast for one lonely howly man.
But wait, isn't this a 976 number?
It is. This is pocho porn.
Then aren't you supposed to turn me on?
What you thought I was doing? Why, food not turn you on? Oh, how is this so weird?
Okay, babes, this is it. Look, the nurse gonna come in any minute now, and we still no more name for the baby.
I know, you is why.
Okay, we gotta hurry up and decide once and for all the baby's name before they send us home and the baby grow up no more name. Gotta call him AU.
Okay then, okay, we go think of the name.
I still like name him after my father.
Harold?
Why? That's one nice name.
Manto, the baby's one girl.
Oh yeah, no? Oh, okay then, Haroldine.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I like name him after you and me, babes. Stanley and Annette.
You like call him Stanette?
No, Anley.
Oh, what about we go name him after the two grandmothers, Linda and Virginia? We go call him Verlinda.
No, we gonna name him after my sister Janelle and your brother Juan, cause that's the godparents, eh?
What? Wanel?
No, Jawan.
No, for real, you acting stupid now.
What then? Look, all the other babies that was born same time get names already.
Yeah, we look inside the nursery place and get 4 Ashleys, 2 Brittany's, 3 Brandons, and 1 Deadford.
Okay then, try read all the names on your mother guys list again.
Okay. Pualani, Lelani, Noelani, Kekilani, Healani, Lokelani, Uilani, Ululani, Kahealani.
Okay, now to read my mother guys list again.
Erlin, Erlette, Erline, Erlina, Ernell, Erlissa, Erlanda. Hard for tell your father wanted one grandson named Earl, huh?
I give up already. Stanley, just go call your Uncle Charlie on the Big Island already.
For real?
Yeah, just he will name all your sister guys' kids, eh? Just whatever he says, that's the name.
Okay, you sure now?
Yeah, just hurry up before the nurse comes.
Hello? Uncle Charlie. Oh, this Stanley. Hey, Uncle, we get one baby.
Yeah, and then?
Wow, hey, you amazing, Uncle Charlie. Babes, he went just give me the name just like that.
Hello? Hey, boy, what you like?
He said, Andin.
Andin Contreras. It's a nice name.
Wow, hey, thanks, Uncle.
What? Hey, boy, what you like?
Hey, aloha everybody. How y'all doing out there? In kind of chilly up here. Smoking, smoking chilly going on here in Southern California. Hopefully wherever you are dry and a little bit warm. What's the weather like where you are at? Big aloha to let me see, we got Nancy Lewis. What's up, Nance? Asking if the Nite Patrol has pants. I'm going to be coy tonight and not answer that question right away. But welcome aboard, Nancy. Good to have you along for us on the ride here. It looks like we have, we got Christy. Hi, Christy. Aloha to you. You guys up there, Santa Clarita, you guys must be, no, down over here, it's about 43 degrees, I think. What's the temperature up where you guys are, Christy? Smoke and chill over here on the, in Ventura, where we are. This is the Nite Patrol. That's produced by the Sandwich Island Social Network. And, Christy says it sounds good. Okay, thank you, because we had the many hoonies kind of messing around with our equipment here and with our settings, and we went, wow, what's going on? The microphone was giving problems and stuff. So yeah, let us know everything is coming out It's coming out nice over here. Here's Marty Burns. What's up, Marty? What's up, Marty? You in the dark, but more power over at Marty. It is the night patrol. It is dark outside, yes, and the rain was coming down pretty steady, man. So we're trying to stay dry and stay warm over here. There's Auntie Hetty. Aloha, Auntie. There's our night patrol kupuna. Uh, Uncle is watching. Uncle is watching the news right now. Okay. So and most of the news is about all the rain that's coming in and stuff. So we totally understand. I don't think this rain is pow yet. This bugger is still coming in. Hey, you know what? I brought a friend of mine, and real cool. And this is just kind of like I would send one invitation. Hey, you like come join us? And that's Kavika. Hey, what's up? How you, brother?
How's it?
Doing good, bro. You get one
Good,
head.
you, uncle.
You get one headset so that no more the echo like that. You get one headset so that no more the echo.
You know what? I might have to switch to my phone.
Okay, whatever works, or I can turn. Let me see if I can reduce the echo down a bit. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I get the reduced echo on there.
Right back on.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, that is Kavika Holt. Kavika Holt, special guest on the Night Patrol. This is gonna be fun. Okay, there's a television show, a comedy television show that is produced on the island of Maui, and it is called Moku Moku. And Kavika Holt is one of the writers, producer, director. He is hip deep. I think more deep than hip. I think the bug all the way up to over here, and he's on Maui, and he's all excited about some of the new releases and the program. And I said, hey, come on to the Night Patrol. Come talk story with us about Moku Moku. And if you got questions about Moku Moku, Kavika's gonna be the perfect person to answer the question. So he's gonna go check out his equipment, put on one headset, and come back joining us over here. So Auntie Hetty says it's still raining off and on. Yeah, about 5 o'clock was heavy. Now it's quiet outside. How's it where you guys stay? Christy, how's it up there in Santa Clarita? You guys catching some rain up there? And we get Kay Bennett in the west wing of the Holly over here. What's up? she's checking out and trying to see how everything is going over here. Here's Kavika. Here's he came back right down.
Hey, how's it?
Hey, let me see. Hey, look, that's no more the echo. Hey, right on, bro. Right on there, brother. I'm so glad you're able to join us over here because I've been kind of watching on the side over here the progress of Moku Moku. You guys been up to some mischief over there on Maui, and some neat things coming out of Maui, bro. So proud of you guys, man. Whew. Tell us about the how Moku Moku, the evolution of Moku Moku. How did this thing start? Because a lot of our friends that are on board right now, they go, Moku Moku, what is that? We kind of heard about that. Is that Loco Moco? Is that with hamburger and with an egg on top? Or what is that?
Well, it started as a quest between two friends to try to make an actual upcountry show, something
Nice.
that was real Hawaii instead of grass skirts and nice cars in Waikiki. And so it took us about 2 years to put it together, find the right team, get the right actors together, and then just last January we shot the pilot, and we shot 6 episodes. The show is centered around 3 friends who live up country, and it's kind of like all the everyday stuff, whether it's you got 3 jobs to work and how that gets in the way of your life, or you got that friend who never worked but everything goes right for him, and so it's just a lot of the simple things, a lot of stuff we miss about home. So especially for all those living, out on the continent, this is a good slice of Maui for them.
Yes, yes, yes. For our friends that are watching, I met Kavika. Oh, this is pre-pandemic. Yeah, you came through,
Yeah.
and you had the movie Kuleana, which later was renamed Maui. Am I correct?
Yes, which is now back to Kuleana
Oh.
finally. Because we got a different distribution guy. Brian was like, I'm going to bring him back. And I was like, really? And he's like, and I'll bring him back as Kuleana, so no more confusion. I was like, right on.
Oh, yay,
So you can
yay,
actually,
bro.
it's online again. You can actually find it on Amazon Prime and YouTube Premium and the Xbox app. All those places that you can buy movies at. Kuleana is now streaming as Kuleana properly,
Nice.
as
What
it was
year?
always intended to be.
What you were here? What 2017, 2018 when that whole thing
Yeah.
started, right? And uh, Tiana Russell from Uncle Russell and Auntie Tiana had at their halal. They said, "Oh, we're gonna do one streaming of a movie." And I said, "What is this? Come down, come down." And that's when I met Kavika. And if I'm not mistaken, we did it at Heritage of Aloha in Santa Fe Springs too. I think that same. Did we do that? I'm trying to remember.
We did quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. I think it was what the one Orange County,
Yeah.
and then the one at Auntie's Halal, and then we had a couple Vegas screenings, and there was a lot of places where it played that I wasn't at though, because I was just running digital team for. So I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
at the end of it, we hit nearly like 50 cities, almost
Wow.
200 screenings.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay. I gotta recognize hey, my cousin Kanani Niesman from Hilo checking in. What's up, cuz? I'll see you right after Valentine's. We're gonna be in Hilo and we're gonna come visit you. Us guys go grind, bro. We go up Auntie's house. So thanks for popping in there, Kanani. Kavika, so let's just let all of our friends know about Kuleana then. It's a wonderful movie, and it went through a bunch of name changes. So now it has landed on Amazon Prime. They can search for it, right? Under
Yep, they get
Kuleana.
Amazon Prime, Vudu, Google Play, YouTube Red,
Sweet.
Xbox Movies app, iTunes, all that.
Okay, so all of our ohana over here, the Nite Patrol ohana. You guys go check them out, Kuleana, and I really enjoyed the movie. Very, very well done, and very impressed with the production quality and all of that, even back then. And then out of the
Brian
blue,
did a great job with that movie.
yeah. Then out of the blue, I get one little text from Kavika. Hey, uncle, I'm doing this thing on Maui over here on original comedy show that we're putting together and stuff, And I went, yeah, man, So we had you and the cast. We had Chino and the what is the other female lead? I'm forgetting.
And
her name.
Patty Lee.
Patty Lee, yeah. And we had them on our Aloha Friday show, which was so nice. Here's Marty over here. Marty Burns, brother Marty. He goes, I've been watching all the episodes of Moku Moku. Good stuff. Yeah, Marty. Yeah.
Righteous, Marty Righteous.
Yeah, very good. So if our friends haven't had a chance to check out Moku Moku, then please do. It's funny stuff, local stuff. But you know what? It's not local, so that people on the continent, i.e., Howleys, are not able to understand the humor, because funny is funny, yeah, right? My good friend Andy Bumatai would say, we do local comedy when we do our stand-up comedy, but if it's funny, it's universal, because funny is funny no matter where you go. And Moku Moku is funny. It is funny. Get some good stuff in there. So what's going on now? You got some things in the poi bowl for Moku Moku. What's coming up?
I'm in the writers' room right now with Chino and Jonathan, and we're working on getting season 2 ready. And all 6 episodes are out now of the show, so everybody can catch the whole pilot season and then tell us what they think. Maybe if you get in the peanut gallery soon enough, you can influence what happens in season two. And yeah, we're looking to be back into production by summer. So then after we finish our screening tour, spring, then we get right back to work. And it's looking pretty good out here for that. In the meantime, I've been working on a documentary, and then I've got a stand up tour I've been working alongside with Chino. I'm not standing up, but Chino is, and I'm following him with the camera everywhere. We're documenting his tour. We're getting clips of his show. He's actually getting ready for a big comedy special because he's about to retire some of his golden oldies of content. So it's time for him to enter the pantheon and make his first comedy album.
Nice. Now, I'm just going to put this up again right here. Then I want to get back to this, the stand up here. Kavika has posted right here the link on for Moku Moku, and you can get 20% off the watching the show there. So that's a nice little incentive to go check it out. And let me see, Marty was saying, I strongly suggest everyone watch Moku Moku. It is funny. I'll be a fan for future shows as well. So, and Marty knows Marty knows what he likes, and he will vola'au and tell everybody about it. And if you don't like the show, he's come on it. I don't like the show. Nobody watch it. It's a stinker. But he brought on those kids. So nice. So yeah, if Chino comes this way, in Southern California or whatever, so, I'd love it if we go hook up. We do something creative. That would be fun. That would be fun.
That would be so great. Yeah, no, I definitely looking to hit my old stomping grounds in San Diego. Try to get something in Lower San Diego. Get something North County, especially for all my Oceanside fam out there.
Yay!
Big community over there.
Yeah,
and then maybe even Escondido out there by Auntie Kathy's because she got her halal out there. And just got word back from Davis, California, so we're gonna go up Bay Area, Auntie Bam up there with some issues interested. So gonna try to get in with everybody, do the whole West Coast.
Yeah. You know who was just through here? My goodness, his name gonna drop out of my head right now. With his movie, the Shaka movie. The Shaka movie. Did you hear? Yeah. Gosh. I'm going to pull the Makuli card right now, and I'm so embarrassed because I can't remember his name. But he came through. We went down to see, some of the raw screening of the movie itself. And I'll be in Honolulu in about 2 weeks. So he and I are going to have lunch. We're going to talk story and stuff. And I'm sorry?
Was that Alex Bukari?
No. He's Korean.
Okay, the producer.
Yeah. And some of the stuff that he had on the raw cut, he didn't have the permission to use it. They were still in the mix of and he had some footage of Elvis that was just really great because Elvis was giving a shaka on his Aloha from Hawaii when he did that satellite concert. You were just a baby then, and I was still the same age, but but he had he was communicating with the Elvis estate to get permission to use that and some other stuff, and there were a couple of other entertainers on there. I said, hey, maybe I can do some networking and see if we can get in touch with some of the folks. Yeah, so kind of helping if we can, small kind stuff. So what are some of the challenges, Kavika, that you're facing with Moku Moku? What are some of the things that, has made it a challenge for you to put the show together?
Well, the first thing that always comes to mind in making a movie, it's dinero, Kahlo, cash is king. That was a little bit of a test trial trying to find new avenues of funding in independent Hollywood, but lucky we got there. Managed to pull off a tight budget. We definitely shot much lower than the cost of producing an episode of
Wow.
television, but we still managed to pull off a quality product, and so
Nice.
it really puts us in a place that if we succeed, it allows us to really up our game the next time, because
Hmm.
this is us making it by the skin of our teeth.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Here's Kay Bennett. Steve Sue. Yes, that's it.
yes,
Thank you, Kay.
I've
My
only met
crew.
Steve in passing. I met Alex and had such a great time with him. I totally blanked on Steve's name.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Sweet guy, man. A lot of great energy, a lot of laughter. And once we began talking, we're, uh, local people. Once we begin talking, hey, you know that, you know who that? Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Boom. It's like we've known each other for a long time, on that. So, and of course, yeah, budget constraints are huge when you want to put out a quality product.
Yeah.
And you got to tell the cast bring your own lunch. No crafty.
Hey, no, we didn't. We made sure we
Yeah.
always had good grinds every day. So that's Army marches on its stomach,
Oh
bro.
yes, brother. Oh
You
yes.
know. So
I do.
lucky we had Auntie Kamiki Carter. I like to
Uh
thank her every time for the most oil food on set. So we had good homemade. Like, it was especially on the hard days when we were doing like late at night, and then you turn around and there'd be chili bowl and red dogs, or there'd be a chicken hecka or something like that. It's like, oh, perfect. I can go 5 more hours.
huh. I do a little background work over here on a number of productions. I've been doing it since 2016. And in fact, I just did 2 days of Lopez versus Lopez last week, Monday, Tuesday, and then I did 2 days with Bosch Legacy. But the funny thing is, us guys, we're all looking for Crafty. Where they're hiding Crafty, and Crafty is always hidden someplace around the block, across the street, down one alley, behind the dumpster. It's those guys.
No, our crafty was in plain sight, but you couldn't get in because it was Auntie's kitchen. So she would chase everybody out. She'd say, I'm not ready yet. Not ready yet. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny,
So
man. Here's C Honda. What's up, C? Welcome, welcome, welcome. He's saying
how's
aloha
it,
to Nite
see?
Patrol. C Honda. We love her and her family, and she's a great supporter of the Nite Patrol, Sandwich Island Network. We're talking to Kavika Hoke, and he is a writer, director. You wear so many hats there on Moku Moku there.
Yeah, when you make an independent project and you gotta slash the budget, you gotta wear a lot of hats.
I hear
So
that.
I'm proud to say I was the showrunner of this season,
Nice.
and that also put me in major control, creative control of the scripts. Sat along for a lot of the casting ride, locations choosing, everything, and now that we're in post production, all the marketing and all the advertising, boots on the ground. So the same stuff that I did for Kuliana, I got to do for mine now too.
Yeah, but maybe it's possible that all of the work you did with Kuliana was kind of a primer getting you ready for this, right?
Absolutely.
Kind of saying, okay, what are the challenges with Kuliana? What are some of the things that work very well that we can duplicate? Maybe even some of the mistakes, man. I'm not gonna do that again. I'll do it better, right? So along comes Moku Moku, and you can apply all of that into the mix, which is amazing, right? Which is really, really amazing. Yeah. Again, I just want to put this up here about Moku Moku. Kavika has said you can get 20% off of Moku Moku by going to this. And maybe C, can you reproduce this, please, on for the group, if you would, or see if, because C is a great help on the show as well. But we want to get this out so that folks can enjoy Moku Moku. And as Marty said, he's a big fan, and he definitely loves the show. Yes, 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 yes. Perfect, 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 perfect. So, good, good. So, what can we expect with the storylines, with the characters? Is it just still meandering through their day, whatever happens? I love the
Well,
episodes
our
with
big
Chaps.
focus, for this first story arc, we're really focused on Bronson Vardy's character Chemo and his mother, who's played by Kathy Collins. And so, you got, a young Kanaka boy who's still trying to figure himself out, 28 years old, never get one job. Mom works four jobs, holding it down, you know, and he's just trying to find himself. He's kind of caught in between the modern era of America and the pop culture of it, and trying to recognize, how Hawaiian is he. He's always having that internal struggle. We see it in his small choices and his big choices, and we see a little bit of like how hard life can be, but how fun it can still be. So we've got a whole episode dedicated to living through the side hustle. So price of musubi goes up. What do you do, bro? Gotta get one job. So then Peely's got a job working on a farm. Kimo still not so much. We also get some kind of just outside of the norm type of episodes. So we get to attend Peely's birthday party, good local jams, and then when you get to the end of the season, you can see what job Kimo finally says yes to.
Nice teaser. Very good. Very good. Kathy Collins. Tell me about working with Kathy Collins. She must be a hoot to work with.
I love working with Kathy. Absolutely. She's like, and it's funny because those are like my favorite photos of me on set, because I hate seeing pictures of myself. It's a guarantee anytime I'm caught in the wild next to Kathy, I'm smiling. So that's like, I always say yes to those photos. So, but she's a hammer. She gets
Yes.
it done. She's so professional. She's always like, and she's everywhere. So like, I mean, she's on set with us, and then she's got to be on the radio, and then she's got to go, MC at Fourth Fridays in Kihei, and then she's got to be back in Wailuku, and then she ends up on the cruise ship on Sunday. So she's everywhere.
I first got, I have not met her personally, but I got introduced to her, the stories she would tell, and some of her stand up that she would do back early on, to 2015, 2014. And someone sent me a bunch of her stuff, and I go, who is this? And I looked at, oh my goodness, this is awesome. So, and she takes no prisoners in her in her stand-up comedy. She just, like you said, she's a hammer. And when I
Yep.
saw she was part of the cast, I was going, man, what a great casting, great catch as the mom, and the take no nonsense mom that just tells it like it is, man. Awesome. What else? What else is going on with Moku Moku now? You were saying that you were thinking about the spring, summer, bringing a taste of Moku Moku to the continent. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we're looking to take a couple episodes on the road. I think we're deciding on episode 1 and episode 4. Those kind of become my favorites that I would give away. I love all of them, but I really think that like most people really get the show if they see episodes 1 and 4. So we're looking to take that around. We're going to Big Island next week. And so Chino's going to do some stand-up over there. The Big Island Film Commission is about to start doing screenings over there. I'm in talks to go Molokai before end of the month, beginning of next month, and then Lanai in a couple weeks. And then after that, we're looking for San Diego and Las Vegas.
Nice, 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 nice. Well, we are a small opihi on a big rock over here. But anything that we can do to help, with the show, help to get the word out, all you got to do is just give Uncle one shout out, and we'll see what we can do. And we can talk later offline on what kind of capacity you're looking at in terms of seats, and so we can talk about some potential venues that might be out there. That
Right on, Uncle.
we could do that, and it'll be fun to do to have Chino do some stand up, and mix that in maybe with some music, and mix that in with a couple episodes of Moku Moku, and have some grinds on a side, and make it really really enjoyable. I think that's be awesome, man.
Right.
You know, Yeah. Well, awesome to have you jump in and give us some heads up on Moku Moku. This is kind of like I was just preparing for the show over here and putting some stuff together, and I get on ping on my phone. I go, "Hey, it's Kavika," and I said, "Hey, about some stuff," and I went, "Hey, you like jump on?" And we're just kind of like, if can, if no can, maybe. And he goes, "Yeah, I can, bro." So it's like, yeah, happening on that. Cool. Any of our Ohana over there have any questions or any comments about Moku Moku? Here's Marty. Episode one was so, look at the how many O's, was so funny. Everyone did such an awesome job.
That
Which,
was that pilot was so much fun to shoot, and the story's great, because we really want to step into that like self identity that a lot of us face of like what it is to be Hawaiian, what it is to be local, and Chemo takes us through a long ride of that because he has to go clean out his his mother's garage, and then he thinks, oh, I might be one Paniolo just because he finds a box of Paniolo things. And
that's
imagine how
the
much of that changes you. Like you find one piece of paper in your grandfather's old stuff, and you're like, oh, I guess I went bank robber now. I guess.
so that's the chaps episode,
Oh
in
yeah.
which he's and the brothers go, bro, what that bugger wearing over there? He looking over there. Oh, he, he go,
No,
bro,
I,
what
I
you?
really wanted to show how detached he was because not many Paniolos stay wearing ascots and everything. You know, I wanted him to look like Marty Robbins when he walked out. Man in the Continental suit status. So I just and then that way like, oh, is he serious?
uh, that was perfect though. So in creating that character, was it pattern after anybody you knew, or a cousin or a friend or somebody you went to school with, or how did that all come about with that character for Chemo?
Well, Chemo, all of them are kind of a little piece of me and my cousins growing up. So
Ah.
I use them as ways of having our story. So like the cleaning the garage thing, that's me and my cousin Phil every summer. My mother, big time garager. My auntie Charlene, huge garager. So then we'd always get up, boys, go clean up our garage. We gotta get everything ready for Christmas. And then so then you'd start cleaning the garage. By the time the garage clean, new stuff get put in it. So that's a little of how episode one started. And a lot of times you find yourself, you're at your auntie's cleaning, or you go
Yeah.
over help your tutu to pack things down. You're like, oh, tutu, what's this? And then you get one story.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how I felt like, what's that story when Tutu's not there to answer that question? What's a story when your papa's not there to say, oh boy, that was another time, or oh, you wouldn't understand,
Right,
or
right, right.
well, I've got a story for you.
And the story, the mo'olelo, the stories just keep coming, right? Because one story begets another, and that begets another, and there's this whole. It's kind of like, oh, remember the time when, and then that's a whole different, direction that a story could take. But what a rich uh, uh, um calabash of stories you have growing up, and with your travels, and with your ohana, and with the people you've met. And you know, locals, we're so colorful, man, because we're ethnically mixed. So we have all of these stories that come from, whether you're Filipino, you're Portuguese, you're Japanese, or Korean, or whatever's, and our grandparents for plantation work and all that stuff. So man, and then mix that in with the millennials coming in with the technology and all of that. Man, what a rich story base. So should be fun, bro. With the when you guys sit down and do some writings. And yeah, anybody get any ideas for stories? Send them to Kavika.
Yes. I'm actually, we're our big quest to get to the end of season two, or potentially to a season three, is how do we take it to, Las Vegas? How do we take it to San Diego? How do we get off the island for a couple of episodes? Because
Hmm.
so many Hawaiians stay everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
got to
Marty
try to
says,
show the life.
Marty says, "We ready for more, brah." Um, C says, "This is a good question. Do you make the jokes not too deep in local jokes so mainlanders can understand?" Good question. C.
It's kind of mixed plate. You know, we get a couple where like people see that and they're like, "Oh, I think I heard someone say that before." You know, so like keeping the pigeon loose, but enough to where people can get it. You know, so sometimes not so heavy. Um, but a lot of the jokes are more relational to everyday life. You know, I think that that's where some of our more recent reviews have kind of aligned us with all in the ohana, you know, when that was on back in the day. So
Yep.
very like, um, family box comedy style. So everybody can get it. You know, it's got the taste of Maui. It's got all of our thoughts and wants and stories, but there definitely is a little attempt at making it understandable for everybody. So it's not one big inside joke.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. NTK says, I can't get the visual. I can't get the visual of the paniola with ask. Only in Moku Moku. Now, C has another good question. Thank you, C. She says, I am not familiar with the term Moku Moku, but the Japanese term Monku Monku, we use that too. So tell us about the term Moku Moku and that
You
there.
know, my brother in Wailuku, Alika Seki, he asked that same question too. You know, he was like, "Oh, did you mean monku monku?" And I was like, "Oh no, bro." But um, really, we were going for the word moku in the sense of our districts. You know, so that in
Ah.
itself of just this is a place we call home, and then in the spirit of like Korean comedies and dramas, they tend to play a word against itself to give it a little rhythm and to also exemplify the word and just express it more. So when you say something twice for it to mean even more of that. So it's that macro aspect of this is right in your neighborhood. It's not just your district. It's not your block. It's right there in your hood.
I like that. That is very, very cool. That's very, very cool. Um, Marty, Marty Burns. Okay, Marty Burns says maybe he can do a Sandy Beach episode. Let me share. Let me share what that Sandy Beach episode is because Marty and I we go back a couple of years, and he shared the story about one time he was at Sandy Beach. He went out, and his wave just went catch him and kerrang him, and he lost his shorts on the beach, and he came up, and so the wave went suck his shorts right off, and he couldn't find his shorts. So that's what um, Marty is referring to. Maybe you guys can do an episode, one Sandy Beach episode, maybe when somebody loses their pants or something like that, and dealing with that situation.
We've actually got some interesting things kind of like that in mind for you know we're gonna introduce some new neighbors in the next season.
Uh huh.
So that way we can kind of understand the neighborhood better. So
Okay. Antihedi, Antihedi, who is the kupuna of our night patrol. Antihedi says, "Keep your pants on, boy."
yes, auntie.
um, um, C, I love your question, C. Great, great conversations. Are there lots of scenes where you folks are eating?
I specifically put it into my budget and my script to stay grinding as often as possible. We actually have an episode where Chino's character Peely enters a mukbang competition, and so
A
that's the
muck-
that's the Korean competition where you try to eat as much food as you can.
Oh.
So he's got to eat a pound of Saimin and a pound of Saimin toppings, and then he has to eat a whole bucket of ice cream. And then we got another episode where Patty Lee's character is illegally selling drop kitchen musubi to Hanzawa's store to make more money on the side. So we get plenty potlucks that we visit. Lots of cool grinds, lots of good places.
Nice, 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 nice. She says it sounds hilarious. It is. The episodes that I have seen are funny. They're well executed. And there's just great comedic timing. It's all in timing, right? And some of the situations where you don't need to see any words. They're just kind of looking at each other, and they look over here and they look at the scene. You don't have to say anything. It's funny because it's a great setup, and then you just let that comedic moment just kind of perk right there. And there's quite a few moments like that. I go, you know what? Nicely put together for comedy. It's all about timing, right? Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Hey, here has what has been the feedback from the local guys? Oh, what about the locals up country now? And what have they been saying? The boys.
Well, we caught them off guard when we started shooting the show. So I didn't tell anybody what we were doing at first. Everybody knew we were going to shoot something because we got to start going around and ask for permission. And then there's an OPC stand and timeshare guys that we have in the show.
Oh.
And so we would put the timeshare booth in Haiku.
Oh.
And nobody sells well watching tours up country. So within a couple hours, we get a post on the local groups on Facebook going, "Hey, Rob, who's selling timeshares in Wild Town? What these guys doing in Hanzawas?" And then they're like, "Oh, bro, it's not real. It's for one TV show." And then, "Oh God, I thought it was real. Oh God, move out of town." So. And then once everybody realized what it was, and then especially since we kept the cast all local. We only had a couple folks come from the continent. We tried to keep it as Maui as possible.
Yeah.
And then we got a couple brothers over from Oahu because we gotta get all the cool Instagram guys and the young all the young guys coming up in the scene over there. So Makwao and Haiku were so supportive of us shooting the show. I mean, we managed to do some episodes right there on the street. We spent a lot of time at Hanzawas, Haiku Hardware.
Wow.
And then for the stuff that we did shoot in town, a lot of it was Kahului doubling for the most of the island.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did a couple of things, for Lahaina. And just overall, everybody's been so great. We started doing test screenings the second we had the first episode ready, and so we really, everybody's been pretty plugged in and telling us how they feel about it. So good reception.
Mm-hmm. So do I have that website 808mokumoku.com?
Yes, Moku, not Moku Moki.
Oh, Moku Moki. What happened there? I was doing it on
the sequel. No.
No. I was doing about
the sequel. That's the top secret product.
Let me correct that right there. I was trying to sneak that in as we were talking about that, but it is Moku Moku, not Moku Moki. You see, I only went public school. My typing skills are really bad here, so that's the name of that tune. Cool. So let me see. I'll just go correct that real fast over here. There. Boom, Kanani. Right there. 808mokumoku.com. A lot of information there about the show. And thank you. See, 808mokumoku.com. You see, C is on it, man. These guys, they got Uncle's back over here. They make sure that everything is cool over here. Yeah. C says 808 Kamaka Habut. hey, don't make me do Monku face on you. I can do that's a Monku face. No fool around. See? You see my gang, Kavika. You see this gang over here. They so kolohe. I love them. The Nite Patrol gang, man, over here. Well, I know you just came home from your activities and the stuff that you're doing, and busy. You're welcome to stay, and we can talk story as long as you like. But I don't want to keep you. You were kind enough to come on and share about Moku and kind of let our gang know about it. And Marty just says in the Paniolo episode, I love the line, "Who him?" Oh.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Kainoa. His character Kaika is one of my favorites. You know, because you always got to have that strong, that strong moke who's gonna like point everything out. He's that badass with the heart of gold, so everybody look up to him. So he kind of sets the gold standard for what it is to be, real upcountry Kane. And so, watching Kimo's character come around, especially with that Marty Robbins lick through half the episode.
Yeah.
But I really like it as you kind of see and develop. Everybody gives each other licks, but they all stay friends. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. And I see that, in potential tense situations like, hey, you get there's the rough guys, these badass guys over here, and whatever. But you can see the aloha, and you can still see the humor that's in there, and that's all right in the small towns and in the communities where everybody know everybody. Because even though the guy might be a badass, his cousin is married to my sister's mother's nephews who live across the street. That kind of stuff. Where we're all interconnected, and that's what keeps us going. On there. Um, I think where do we had it? Maybe next season at a clueless tourist or mainlander. I think you had one of the episodes, right? You had
Well, we've got a few transplants that are a part of the show
mm,
in the sense of characters, but we do have some new faces that will be showing up. So people that recently moved, because that's an archetype here. People try to understand what's it really like, living up there, and it's like how many times you get a new neighbor because everybody, move in, move out.
yeah.
So we'll have some fresh neighbors from the continent to try to figure out life. We have a episode in mind where we want to invent a new pigeon word by accident,
Oh, okay.
and so then the Holly guy gonna hear it, and then he gonna say it at work, and then it's gonna offend all the Filipino entities at work, but then all the kids are gonna start saying it. And then by the end of the episode, it's gonna be cool. And then everybody's like, "How the Holly guy invent the new pigeon word?"
What's kind of interesting about pigeon, right, is some of it is very regional, and between not only just island wise, but in certain communities. An example was uh, back in the day when I was living on Oahu and hanging out and stuff, and we go drink and stuff like that. Every time we go out, and I would always say, the Wahinis, when they go out drinking and the waitress put down the tab, they all figure out, okay. Also, Punani, you had the shrimp cocktail and you had the Bloody Mary, yeah. Yours is $12.47, yeah. And then Catherine, they do that. The guys, you put them down. The guys just throw down a couple 20s, boom, and that's it. We don't fool around. But had one of our friends, my guy's name was Reynold Fujimoto, and Reynold, every time the check comes, he excused himself. Hey, bro, I gotta go bathroom, man. He don't come back, right? It's like he's watching until he hey, hey, where Randall went? He goes, oh, he went bathroom. Oh man, I can't wait, man. Boom, and. And then one time we cornered him, and he goes, "Oh, I forgot my wallet in the truck. You guys can spot me. So we call that among us guys. We call it the Fuge move. Yeah, bro, you're not gonna Fuge me, right? But nobody else would understand what Fuge meant unless you were part of that group of guys, right? So that was the joke where, oh, the bugger went Fuge me, which means, he would skip out on a check or make you pay for dinner or something. So, yeah. We also said that Fuge invented the original Hawaiian haka because when we say, bro, you better pay up, he go, hey, you know what? I forgot my wallet. You bugger. That's the Fuge haka, you bugger. Looking for his wallet. The guy.
Oh.
Oh, man. Hey, Kavika, what a pleasure to have you come on and hang out with us, my brother. Thank you so much for coming out and vala'au with us. Every oh yeah, C says, do the characters have Maui haiku pigeon? Good question.
Well, we don't discriminate on the pigeon, so everybody talks from where they're from. So I wasn't gonna try to convince some to try to talk more regional than others. So especially since Bronson's Eva Beach boy, so couple things different, couple things same with Samu.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he had to hang out with Chino for a while and go, oh, well, shoots, we say this or we say that, And then there's also we kind of dug up some older, pigeon that not a lot of kids using these days. So like Jag versus Bus or you know
Mm, mm.
small things like that. But I'd say as far as like Maui regional pigeon goes, we got a little paia like haole tourist pigeon. We got haiku like upcountry proper pigeon. We got some more Makawa side guys. And even like you go a couple miles, things change. So it just depends on who comes from where or who moves to where. You know.
Pigeon is so amazing, yeah, and it continues to evolve, right? It continues to
Oh
evolve.
yeah. Well,
I
and what I love is a good friend of mine came to help on the show for a few episodes. Kevin Roy, great assistant director, great director, worked for some of the biggest guys in Hollywood. Pirates of the Caribbean movies like that, and he's actually his family's originally from Louisiana, and so they speak Creole, and they got Creole pigeon down there. And he worked for quite a few movies together with me, and then he finally like got the hang of it, and then we started seeing like what's the nuances and differences between the two, because they kind of have similar origins to a degree. It's just how they get executed, per what's popular, what happens with your friends, because a lot of pigeon starts from inside
True,
jokes,
true that. Yep, yep, just like that. Well, Antihedi says I got a couple of laughs tonight. Chihu, and what you said about women paying the bill is so true. It's so true. I know, right? Right down to the cents and the tax when they do that, man. Marty says, Mahalo, Kavika. Looking forward to coming episodes. Awesome job by all. And that's high compliment coming from Brother Marty over there, because he's a very, very, very uh, uh, brother is deep. He watches, and he's got an eye on a lot of it. So when he saw the local production, in fact, we were talking about it when the cast came on. He was on that day as well. So good fun. All right. Well, I will look forward to we can talk story more about Moku Moku coming to the continent, and as I said, anything that we can do on this side to help along the way in any small way, we'd love to make that happen. And once more, and I know this was coming up over here, so I want to do this again. 20% off of Moku Moku. There is the link. C also posted it in the chat, so we can see that and check out Moku Moku. And then you may get an opportunity to meet Brother Kavika and Chino, and maybe some of the I don't know if any of the cast will be traveling with that, but that'll be a fun thing. All right, man. Thank you so much. You have a great rest of your afternoon there in beautiful. What city are you live? You live up country yourself?
Actually, I just moved Kihei a couple months ago. I was leaving Makawao, but I stay Kihei now.
Okay. My good friend Jay Molina lives in Kihei as well. I don't know if you know Jay. Jay and Andrew, great ukulele player. Those guys live Kihei as well. Old time family that lives there as well. All right, Kavika. We'll talk soon, brother. Mahalo.
See you,
Take
Uncle.
care.
Aloha.
Aloha. There he goes. Kavika Holt, man. That was really, really nice having him join us on the Night Patrol, a special edition of the Night Patrol. And we wanted you to be right here to find out more about Moku Moku as well. All right, you guys. Please, please, please be careful out there with the inclement weather. I don't know. When the rain comes down, people think they can drive faster because they're going to try to drive between the raindrops. I don't know. But I was just out earlier today, and people are just not driving very wisely. So please be out there and be careful when you're out and about. The rain is not pow yet. We're getting it sporadic. There's more rain that's coming. So please drive safely. Be careful. And if you don't have any reason to be out and about, stay home and watch Moku Moku out there. All right, everyone. Mahalo. Thank you so much for joining us on a special edition of the Night Patrol. Lots of great stuff that are still coming your way. My pleasure to be a host and be with you on the Night Patrol. And we hope that all of you just be safe and stay healthy out there. Yeah, all kinds of stuff that's going on all around us. All right, man. You guys take care, and we will be talking to you soon. Ahiho, ahui ho, everybody. See, oh, all the comments are coming in. I love it. I love it. Ah.